All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Miss number 200. Guys, if we go to YouTube right now at the end of September 2021 and we search for GameGuru Max, we see all of GameGuru's own videos where they're hyping their own game. Easy game making for everyone, new weapons, terrain system revealed, combat AI progress, September update, early combat AI, visual AI editing, new weapons a week ago. All this stuff within the last month, hyping how great their game is. Trying to get you to buy the game early for 25% off or 38 US dollars. And then you see, if you keep scrolling down, you see the videos of Honest Truth that I posted back in the end of July when I bought the game on pre-order to take an honest, hard look at GameGuru Max. Now, the developers responded saying, hey, the game's going to be great when it's finished. Give us just another month. Guys, it's been more than 2 months now since I've taken that first look, and I went in to take a new look. Notice how they give you this default mountain terrain now. And, if you look at it, it looks all right from a distance, but when you come in and you zoom in on the actual fucking terrain they give you, this reminds me so much of their old, GameGuru. Look at these fucking clouds, for fuck's sake. Does that actually look good to anybody out there? Does anybody really want to give these guys $50 or even $38 as the buy now and get in early bullshit to come in to this? Look at that fucking ugly ass terrain texture we have. But it gets even worse, guys. It gets even worse in these shitty ass looking clouds and this terrible looking fucking terrain. Let's go ahead and show you how much worse GameGuru Max can actually be. Now, I gotta be honest. I pre-ordered this thing thinking that GameGuru Max might finally be a game or a game engine, a game making program that would be a lot better than GameGuru, or maybe even better than any of the shit development tools they've made to date, including Dark Basic and FPS Creator and all the other garbage they've created over the years. So here you are, guys. If you look at the assets and the characters they give you like 12 different human characters that just stand there, right? They don't do anything. And they give you these zombies. The only enemy you have right now is these zombies that are eating the fucking ground or eating guts on the ground or whatever they're supposed to be doing. And they're dumb as hell. And we're going to show you that right here. Right now, if you pre-order the game and spend nearly $40, 40 US dollars as well, you also have no fucking guns. You have a shotgun and you have pistol ammo. And I believe the last time I tried it, the pistol ammo somehow, for some reason, works with a fucking shotgun. Anyway, we put all this stuff down, and I remember back in July, the guns actually worked. The gun is completely broken now, and I think I know why. Because if we go back and you go back and look at my July video that exposed GameGuru Max, if I shot the zombies or if I shot one of the standing AI humans, they would become knotted in this big floating knot in the middle of the air. You'll have to go look at that. But yeah, the people and the zombies will become a big fucking knot of their asset trash self floating in the air, and they won't go away unless you go madly click on them for like a minute, and then they might, fix themselves, or they might not. Sometimes you completely exit and restart your game that you're making, and they'll still be a big fucking knot and be hopelessly fucked up. And I honestly believe the developers of GameGuru didn't want people seeing that, so they simply made the guns unusable at this point. Now, right here, guys, we are waiting to play the game. I went in and I clicked, test game, and I left all this footage in because I want you guys to see how long this bullshit takes. All I did was put like 8 or 10 zombies here on the ground, and it's their own default map, right? And we are waiting like 4 or 5 minutes just to get in to test our own fucking game. Finally, we launch and we pick up the gun, and I pick up the ammo, But I'm trying to shoot here and I can't fire the weapon. This is what I'm saying. I believe they honestly, purposely, made their gun unusable. Here, I'm going near these zombies and look at these guys. They don't even follow me. They don't even come after me. If you move a step away from their original direction they start moving in, they're fucked. Look at them stumbling around. Now, what's going to happen when they start going down the hill? Look at this bullshit fucking code this game engine uses to handle the zombies moving down a hill. Here he swung at me, but they're so easy to avoid. And again, that guy in the background there is completely fucked now, going in a different direction. But take a look at this bullshit, staying on the terrain system they use. It looks like this guy's on fucking hydraulics. Like he's an elevator slowly lowering himself down to the ground. Does this look good to anybody? Look at this bullshit. And the game creators who are making this piece of shit game development software tool that they're hyping up say this game is coming out soon by the end of 2021. Now, let's go ahead and remember that this game was originally supposed to launch in the fall of 2020, a year ago. And it's still not out yet. And it's still just a total fucking disaster. If these guys actually launch this game in this state, like, I can only imagine how bad the games we're going to get that start flooding Steam. GameGuru Max games are going to be indefinitely worse than any GameGuru game we've ever seen. At least the AI in GameGuru wasn't this fucking bad. And they say the graphics are so much better. But are they really? Really, look at that terrain. Does that really look better to you? Look at the clouds in the sky. And again, they're making this software so that any fucking idiot or any 4-year-old can make a game. I get that they're trying to make it easy. They're trying to make it like this. But here, look at this, guys. I simply placed one of their default houses on the edge of this mountain and restarted my test game. Watch these enemy, watch the enemy AI here. And look at this guy, how he completely turned around and how he's fucked. He's going to wander off into, go to Africa, I guess, to try to get me. This guy here is searching for me and headed right towards the house. We also have another zombie here who glitched in from the other side of the house. But look at this, guys. If anybody thinks this looks like a game engine, or maybe not a game engine, we can't call this a game engine. This is a bunch of spaghetti fucking code and shitty fucking assets that is supposed to be a game making tool. These zombies, first of all, look absolutely terrible. All the terrain and all the textures look as bad as anything we've ever seen in a GameGuru game. And look at this. Like, I remember making fun of so many GameGuru games and how bad the enemy AI was. And it looks like we haven't, had any improvement at all in the AI. I remember making fun of so many of the GameGuru games where enemies are stuck in the ground and can't get out. Well, the game creators obviously are amazing at making enemy AI. I mean, I really trust them to make some great game development software looking at this. Now, here's the thing, guys. When I play this, right, I understand all the Game Guru fanboys and other people might rationally say, well, Zaxter, this game is not launched yet. Game Guru Max is not ready yet. They haven't launched it. The thing is, though, guys, is the game creators have been selling and hyping and trying to get people to buy into their early, buy it early and get a 25% discount. They've been selling this shit for nearly $40 US for about a year now, if not more. $40 US. And they've been selling this shit for about a year. Let's call it a year they've been selling this fucking bullshit. And look where it's at right now. So here, I decided to go ahead. Let's give us a flat terrain. Let's not do these hills anymore. Let's do a flat desert. So I completely exited my earlier, game that I was making, my earlier map. Completely got out of it. Hit new map. Hit new up in the upper left-hand corner, and wanted to make a whole new game because that was obviously garbage using their default, jungle terrain or whatever the fuck it was. So here we see again ugly ass terrain. Here we see again no options right now for any kind of guns. You have one enemy, this stupid ass AI, and then I see a shadow over here, and I'm like, what the fuck? And the zombies and the house that I put up on the mountain, for some reason, stayed in my fucking game I'm building. Like, what the fuck is this? So whatever, I'm just looking here for another house, and as we look through all these assets, guys, we can see that so many of these assets are very similar to each other. And if you look at a lot of the doors and the houses especially, a lot of the houses are the exact same asset, just slightly different color. So it's not like you have hundreds or thousands of different assets like they try to hype on their own videos. You have one fucking enemy right now, for fuck's sake. And then you have, like 10 default AI guys that just fucking stand there like a fucking complete douchebag. And we'll show you that here, guys. We're placing out every single character in the early edition of GameGuru Max. Again, that they're selling and have been selling for about a year for $40 with the discount. The regular price is $50. But no, you can save yourself $12 by buying this garbage now. And then you have to agree to all the terms on their website about no refunds and blah, 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 blah. It's such a fucking scam. Also, keep in mind, I don't believe there's any way, even if you pre-order it now, there's no way at this point, even if you was to somehow make a playable game, there's no way at this point to export your game to start selling it or giving it to your friends or whatever. You can't do that yet. I wonder why not. And again, guys, I've placed all these characters and I've hit the test game, and we'll continue to wait and wait and wait and wait some more and wait some fucking more and wait some more. Guys, I remember using Dark Basic to make my first games ever way back in like 2012, 2013. I used their Dark Basic Pro. And even that was a slow, unoptimized piece of shit mess. I remember seeing and playing around with, I think, a demo of their FPS creator and seeing what a nightmare and piece of trash that thing was and how beloved it was at the time. And then, of course, we had GameGuru, and we have all these, I think it's a game app kit that they actually gave me for free. It's fucking garbage. The game creators have so many fucking rabid fanboys because they all love the idea of making these things, quickly. And this is what you get. Remember those characters that stayed on my map even though I hit new and went into a new game? And I'm keeping the house and zombies from the first goddamn game? Well, those just drop from the sky. And this is what your characters in the game do besides the zombies. They just fucking stand there looking dumb. It's a good thing, though, that you can't actually have them animated, because if you could, we can only imagine how bad they would be as well. So yeah, thank God for the small things, right? Because this enemy AI for these zombies is dumber than any enemy AI that I've ever seen in any of their bullshit. Like, look at these guys spreading out. They're supposed to be chasing me. They're supposed to be coming after me. And here we go. Doesn't this look great, guys? I mean, I know you guys are probably, already logging into the game creator's website to pre-order GameGuru Max, seeing this high quality exposure of this shit. Doesn't that look great? And again, this guy's supposed to be coming after me, but he's headed out towards South Africa, just like the last map. So giving them a flatter terrain certainly didn't help. And, you know, I just can't wait, guys, to start seeing the games flooding Steam made with the almighty, godly GameGuru Max. Yeah, look at that shitty-ass fucking sky with those crappy clouds and my house from the last project floating up in the sky, even though I hit new project and deleted the old project. Here's all the old zombies that just fell onto the ground, and the house I placed just floats in the sky. And here we go. Let's watch all these guys spread out in 12 different directions. Yeah, this is embarrassing. Honestly, I have some feedback for the developers of the game creators. Rather than knowingly trying to make all these videos hyping up such a broken piece of software and trying to sell it for nearly $40 US, and then launching this pile of shit and seeing Steam flooded with all this garbage because of your quick and easy game, creator software. Make games, make whatever you say. I think you say make AAA-like games in minutes or whatever. Make games easy. You guys have been trying this app after app after app after app for the last 15 plus years. To the game's creators, give it up already. You're obviously garbage at making game engines, game creating software. The game's creators have only created fucking shit creators. Every piece of software you've ever made is absolute fucking trash, and GameGuru Max is no different. I highly encourage the owner, the main people behind the game's creators, to slit your own fucking throat. For fuck's sake, haven't you done enough damage? Go to Steam and look at all the GameGuru games out on Steam, flooding Steam with nothing but absolute trash. There's a couple or three decent games made with GameGuru where the indie developers had to sweat their fucking balls off to even make something that wasn't just a massive pile of fucking shit. Right? 3 out of like 1,000. And those indie developers had to sweat their balls off and put in way too much time and effort to actually make those 2 or 3 games. Where if they would have put that same amount of effort into any other engine or Unity or, Unreal or whatever, they could have had a hell of a lot better game. To the game's creators, you guys know if you look inward that all you create is absolute trash. And all you sell and hype up is absolute fucking trash. To all the real gamers out there who appreciate real indie games, understand that to make something decent, you're going to have to put some blood, sweat, and tears into it. You're not going to be able to make a AAA game in minutes, as the game creators would like to lie to you about, would like to try to scam you out of your money about. They are nothing but fucking crooks and scam artists who are experts at selling garbage and hyping it up to be something legitimate. And review after review after review after review of the shit made with their products goes to show and prove that all they're really good at is lying, scamming people, and making fucking garbage. Again, it doesn't take long playing with GameGuru Max to see that this is no different than GameGuru. In fact, I believe this is way worse than GameGuru. Look at this fucking garbage. Does anybody out there really want to spend nearly $40? That's the special introduction early bird price, guys. Nearly $40 so you can buy this. Wow. Again, to all you indie developers out there, you people who want to make a game, you want to prototype a game. I get the idea of, hey, I want to prototype a game, I want to play around. But why would you want to play around and waste your time with this fucking garbage? If you want to prototype something, do it in better software. Fuck, draw out your game on a notebook with a pen. It would be a hell of a lot better than wasting your time with this fucking garbage and wasting your money on nothing but absolute diarrhea spills that is anything that the game's creators create. They have been doing this for over 15 years, people. Making this game production software. It all started with Dark Basic and Dark Basic Pro. And they've made like 8 different products so far. And every one of their pieces of product is absolute trash that is so inferior to everything else out there on the market. If you really want to make a game and you want to make something quick and simple, you know, look at like Construct. Construct does cost quite a bit of money, but it allows you to prototype, pretty good little 2D games pretty quickly. But again, you're going to have to put in some work. You're going to have to put in some creativity. You're going to have to go through the blood, sweat, and tears if you want to make anything worth a damn. And this goes for anything in life. Guys, a relationship. If you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, if your relationship is going to be worth a damn, you're going to have to put in some fucking work. It's not just going to come to you on a silver platter. The game's creators have never made anything worth a shit. And I highly encourage you to understand this. Save your money, save your time, and more importantly, put your hope and your dreams into something that might help you produce something besides shit. That's the bold, the hard truth. And again, to the game's creators, go fuck yourselves for continuing to rip off and scam people out of their hard-earned money. You guys should truly be ashamed. I don't know that I've ever met or seen bigger scam artists than you guys are. This has been Saxo99 with, again, M.I.S.S. number 200. Be sure you comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good one out there, everybody. Take care.